I'm 9 years in my past. I'm smoking in a dark room, on a big bed, naked, with a beautiful lover, long gone. There is no meaning, no anything, other than this room at this moment. I feel safe and content. I'm free from the shackles of shame that weigh upon me everywhere I go in this moment. I am in love in a way I may never be again. And I'm in that state with someone I truly believe loves me with that same intensity, that same passion, that same oomph. I don't know how good I have it. It's not that things are so bad now. Really, they're good. Better than expected. And somehow worked out. Still, things don't feel like they felt then. Yet this garden of earthly delights, taste of ash in my mouth, it's unfilling. It's fine. It's fine. But it should be overflowing. I should feel heightened. I should feel safe and secure like back then. Confident in how I am felt about, how I'm perceived. But no, I have no faith in how anyone perceives me now. Words and actions, body language, mannerisms, they're all made worthless. No one is trustworthy to me anymore. Nothing is real or true. All just feels like a setup. Like something bad's about to happen. It's all set up to a sick joke at my expense. I'm waiting for the rug to be pulled from beneath my feet again.
Black sludge.
It's not simple like it was. Oh, so long ago. I'm aware of reality now, and my world is all the worse for it.
Black sludge. Black sludge.
I used to love madness.
Black sludge. Black sludge. Black sludge. It's in the windows.
Like feelings could ever be a bad thing. Better that they confess love than hide hate behind a false confession to lure into an insidious trap, their unreciprocated enmity. Or perhaps it was madness. It really was madness. Though, does madness act in a trackable pattern? Does madness run away in guilt over its crimes? Does madness do what it does to gain something for the perpetrator? No. And can madness be overcome by determination to do right? Yes. So it was not madness. It was cruelty and malice and selfishness. A sick joke, madness. We live in a society that confuses madness with innocence. That does not punish deliberate wrongdoing, nor safeguard victims, that insists that justice be forsaken, vengeance is also forbidden, but easily claimed by those who deserve it least. For it is those that do not take vengeance that deserve it most. After all that, After all of that, how could I respond to apparent affection with anything but horror? How could I accept any word as honest? How could I accept any motive as it seems, any friend as faithful? I try, but always my mind wanders back to what I've endured at the hands of a so-called friend. Sometimes I think it's all pointless. I should hunt them down. I should hunt them down, exterminate them, safeguard innocent future victims, liberate myself from this ruined existence, and take my rightful revenge. But in doing so, I'd make myself unworthy of the very thing. Like they are unworthy of everything. I can't be them. I won't. Sometimes I hope for the worst. Fascist takeover. Criminalization of us both as human beings for the fundamental nature of what we are. I'd like to meet them in a camp. Starving, dehumanized, assigned less than human value, suffering on every level imaginable. I could laugh and be happy. See, they acclimatized me to that sorry state of affairs years ago. I'm used to it. They couldn't take it. They'd never recover like me. We could both be burned in the furnace, gassed like rats, and it'd be worth it just to see them suffer like they make so many others suffer. They wouldn't get it. They wouldn't get it. They'd think that I suffered like them. And worse, they'd be grateful to finally get what they deserve. And that's sick. Is it sick? That healthy. If there is anything healthy in that mind, it's that knowledge that they need to be stopped. On the other hand, maybe they'd just be happy to see all the others hurting too. Like an abyss, it stares back. And when it stares back, it infects the eyes of those that meet it. I wish I never looked at the moon. I search the bedrock of insanity for reason and expect to find a rationale? We do not ascribe insanity as innocence because it is innocent. No, we ascribe it because we dare not examine it too closely. To spare ourselves the infection that it carries. To examine madness is to become mad. An innocent life deserves better than madness. It is not for the guilty's sake that we ascribe madness. It is for the victims, that they may be spared further confrontations with that sickness. It is for the sake of all the just people involved, that they need not be driven insane in the pursuit of retribution, madness. I used to long for such things. I used to hope. Madness. I used to love madness. Now I avoid such feelings. Worst case scenario, I prevent the eventual heartbreak that all relationships end with. Win-win, baby. At least it won't happen again. Never again. Never. From the shackles of shame. What if it's not about them? What if it wasn't about them? What if it's the universe of something fundamental, supernatural? What if it's a curse? Madness. Madness.
Black sludge pouring down, black sludge.
I am 3 years in my past right now. That's where I am. I'm reliving the worst events of my life as the apocalypse wipes away all hope for the future. I'm in bed with the shadow of a person.
Black sludge, it's in them. It's in the people, black sludge.
It's all set up to a sick joke. And they're telling me that I'm their best friend. I'm in a meeting with an incompetent, trying to negotiate, continuing to do the only thing that's ever really meant anything in my life. The only purpose I have. And failing. I'm hugging a teacher I have tremendous respect for. As he says, remember, don't kill yourself. Because that's how they win. And everyone will think you're dog shit if you do. I'm looking at the only person who's ever really mattered in my existence for the last time. And I'm trying not to let that spoil this precious moment that's slipping through my fingers as I am living it. I'm on a Zoom call. More so like this, because it's on my cell phone and it's eating up the last of my data. And I'm trying to pay attention to what all these talking faces are saying, like any of it matters. My life packed up around me in this dirty basement, not sure where I'm going to be going as the last little drips of data slip away. And nobody can get a hold of me. I'm in a small room after being told the worst news of my life, feeling sorry for the person responsible instead of angry like I should be. Where am I? I'm in hell.
Black sludge, the fire's burnt it all, black sludge.
I looked at a doppelganger of a monster and tried not to lose my mind. That slender figure, that shapely face, those dull steel blue eyes. It was also familiar. I was torn between fear-driven need to run away and hate-compelled desire to strangle, bash, and kill, and an enchanted longing to confess that my eyes had not seen such a beautiful face in person in a very long time. I know that beast. The form I knew. The vision that is gone. They were from a mirrored world. They crawled out of that silvery parallel and violently took a life in this world for their own. They were covered in deep scars from that transition, pulling themselves through the shattered veil. This person had no such disfigurations. They could perhaps have been the original. Uncorrupted, the untainted. Perhaps I ought to have said hello. I think simply existing next to them without breaking down was an accomplishment in and of itself.
Shells, one. I don't wanna. Black sludge, black sludge, black sludge. It's in the windows, black sludge, worn down, black sludge. It's in them. It's in the people, black sludge. It's everywhere, black sludge. The fire's burned it all, black sludge. It's everywhere. I can't escape. I can't leave. I can't leave. I can't go out. I have to stay here. I don't want to be here. I don't want. No, black sludge.